All right, let's talk about 3 areas that you need to consider before you retire. The first area you need to think about before you retire is healthcare cost. Now, if you retire before age 65, you're going to be on regular health insurance or the exchange. You got to think about your premiums, deductibles. Do you have any chronic issues that need to have care on a regular basis? What are the cost of those? Once you get on Medicare, are you going to get a supplement? Are you going to do a Part C? Do you need a Part D plan? Fidelity did a study recently, said a healthy 65-year-old couple will spend about $315,000 on healthcare expenses throughout their lifetime. So from 65 until death, they say you spend about $11,000 a year on healthcare cost once you're over the age of 65. That's something that you need to address in your retirement plan. And hey, if you want a financial EKG, if you need a retirement plan, go to the description below, get in touch with us. Now, the second area you need to be thinking about before you retire is lower asset returns. Now, what do I mean by lower asset returns? What I mean is that the money you have in the market, the money that you have invested for your retirement income, the money you're living off of in retirement might not have the same returns that you had when you were growing your money, when you were working. Why is that? Well, when you're working and you're adding money into your accounts, when you're investing, you're contributing, you're saving, you're doing all the right things to get to retirement, you're able to invest your money more aggressively. But now that you've gotten into retirement, we need to back off of the aggressiveness so we don't lose our money. We don't want to have too much volatility on our income, and especially when you have to use that for your monthly income for your retirement expenses and you have required minimum distributions. It's something you need to be thinking about before you retire. Maybe you're projecting out an 8% rate of return while you're working, but it's a 4 to 5% return when you get into retirement. Is your software, is your plan showing you lower asset returns just in case the market, the stock market, doesn't return what you think it will return in retirement? What if it's lower than what historical averages have shown us? Now, the third thing you want to be thinking about before you go into retirement is taxes. Taxes, taxes, taxes. This is the blood work to your financial plan. If you ever go into the doctor and he looks at you and just says, "Hey, Drew, I think you need to be on such and such medicine," you're going to be like, "Hey, doc, did you do any blood work? Did you check my heart? Did you listen to my lungs?" If he says no, I expect you to run out of your doctor's office. It's the same with your financial plan. Your taxes are the blood work to your financial plan because you got to understand, what are my taxes today? What are they going to be in retirement? For instance, provisional income. Provisional income determines how your Social Security is going to be taxed. And we're going to dive into that in the financial plan in detail here in just a second. But your Social Security, how is it computed when it comes to your taxes? Is it at 50%? Is it at 85%? What does that look like? You want to think about Roth conversions. Can I do Roth conversions now that I'm retired? Or should I be doing Roth conversions before I get into retirement to lower my taxable income? What makes the most sense? And also be thinking about tax increases because they are coming in the year 2026. Taxes are going to go up, but you also want to be thinking about, listen, we got $33 trillion in debt. We have a government that doesn't know how to budget. And so tax increases are the way that we're going to pay for our national debt, pay for our social programs like Social Security, like Medicare, which are not bad programs, but the only way at the current moment that we can pay for those is tax increases. And you have an IRA, you have a 401k, you got $1 million in that 401k, well, 80% of that's yours, 20% of that is Uncle Sam's, and 20% or more could be Uncle Sam's if you don't plan correctly. So again, thank you so much for watching today. I hope this helped. God bless. Bye-bye.